Hi, welcome. My name is Trisha Fulton, and in this free tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use Thrivecart to create a landing page with a free download. Now, if you have an online business like I do, one of the most difficult things is keeping up with all the different software programs and all the costs that go along with running an online business. And what I really love doing is finding out what software can have multiple purposes. Thrivecart is definitely on the top 3 list of my favorite software programs, which is why I love making these videos and sharing what I learn about how to use Thrivecart, because I really do believe it has so much more than what they tell us just when you buy the product. Now, if you find this video helpful, please press like and leave me a comment below. Now, at the end of this tutorial, I'll give you a link as well that you can download this PDF. That's this whole presentation with all the steps and all the images, step-by-step tutorial that might help you. So as you're working through your Thrivecart, you can just follow those steps if you don't want to listen to the video. There's no cost, it's completely complimentary. Now, over the last few months, I have seen a lot of great comments on past videos from people all around the world. I'd love to know where you come from. Leave me a comment below. What country are you in? As you can probably tell from my accent, I'm from Australia. In fact, I am from Perth in Australia, which is probably one of the most remote cities in the world. I'm closer to Antarctica than I am to Sydney. It's quite a beautiful place. So if you're ever in Perth, do get in contact. I'd love to meet you. Okay, an introduction to Thrivecart. If you haven't got Thrivecart, you can buy it. You can just go to thrivecart.com. If you use my affiliate link below, that will give you access to a discounted price. It's quite a significant discount. It's worth it. They have 2 options on Thrivecart. I recommend you go for the higher option because you get to create a lot more content like online courses. I use Thrivecart to replace a lot of different software, selling any digital products that you want, giving away content and information. So a quick overview of Thrivecart. As I mentioned, for many years I've been running an online business. I've had all types of products from digital courses, video courses, PDF downloads, ebooks, templates, services where I've offered coaching, business coaching, and coaching to set up new online courses for other clients. I've done tons of things. And over the years, I have spent way too much money on software. And this is probably why I'm so passionate about Thrivecart. It is such a simple software. It delivers everything that I need without all the fancy bells and whistles. And really, it doesn't have that stinky high cost every month that I had with the other things. So when I switched to Thrivecart, I had been using Clickfunnels, Samcart, Kajabi, and Teachable. And if you've actually ever tried those, you would know how expensive they are month to month. And just to maintain that, some months I get busy working on different projects and I don't come back to it, and I'm still paying those costs. So this Thrivecart service was able to complete all those things. It was faster and easier to set up. I had a better experience for my clients because once they purchased one product, if they came back at any time, they could access all their previous purchases or free downloads from their one login, which made things a lot easier. I was able to deploy new courses really quickly and test products. I had an unlimited amount of products and courses I could offer. I could do affiliate management. So if someone really loved a course that I was offering, I could give them a link and they could share it with their audience or an influencer. And if there were any sales, they could get paid. Thrivecart would manage the entire automation process for that. And that's a whole nother story, but it's a really good way to utilize your software. I don't pay any fees. So I also actually have an online shop with Shopify, and I currently pay around $29 US a month just to host that shop, and I pay around 2% in fees for every product transaction. And that website is called theteacartel.com, and I actually make and blend teas, and I send them to customers all around the world. These teas are for gin, for vodka, and for drinking and food. And whilst it's an excellent platform, Shopify, it's really expensive to operate. But Thrivecart doesn't charge you fees. The only fees that you'll be paying are through your merchant. So in Thrivecart, I've integrated with Stripe, and you may choose Stripe or PayPal, whoever you use. They're the only fees that you'll be paying. It's a really simple user interface, which I find friendly and easy to use because I don't have to know a lot of tech in order to navigate and figure things out. It's pretty much you go step by step by step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then when you finish, you go back to number 1. You can skip number 2 and go to number 3, but it's a very logical sequence of events. And when you're building your landing page, you're going to see this in actually in situ, and you'll be able, once you go through it a few times, be able to do this very quickly on your own. And the last thing is Thrivecart support is fantastic. They have been so friendly and so helpful, and anytime I send them a message, they always get back to me really quickly. So that's why I like Thrivecart. There's a few things that you can't do with Thrivecart, but they don't impact how I use it. They don't have an online forum, and that's a community forum where people post messages and they respond to each other, but that's okay. That's not important to me. I don't need that, and Kajabi does offer that if that's important to you. I don't have a way to capture comments from students on lessons, but that's okay as well. It's not a focus for me, and if it was, then perhaps I would look for another solution. Um, it is not an email service provider, but it does collect emails on your behalf, and it's very easy to integrate with an email service provider. So that's the end of that. So let's get started. Now, if you don't already have a Thrivecart account, you're going to need to do this before you can create the landing page. Now, when you sign up with Thrivecart, you can purchase a lifetime deal for the basic or the upper level. I always recommend the upper because the functionality is so much better, and access to the different areas is there. The most important thing is if you try Thrivecart and you just don't like it, just respond back to them within 30 days and they will refund you 100%, no problems at all. So you can do this with a level of confidence. If you're looking for some more lessons and tutorials, please just subscribe to my channel and just have a scroll through. I only have a handful of videos up there at the moment, but they're all in really great detail, and it will give you a great orientation and give you the confidence that you need to be able to use the software. So once you've created your account, you sign in, and then you'll get shown 2 accounts. One is your account and one is your affiliate account. Go to My Accounts, which is the account that you'll be using to create landing pages, to create courses, to sell products, whatever it is that you're doing. And at the very top of the home page, once you're logged in, you'll see this menu with these icons. Each of these icons represent different things. Now, the one that we're going to be going to is the one with the 3 dots and the 3 lines. These are the products. Please, if you want to learn how to create a course, there's a certain sequence you need to go through. Check my other video out. I won't get distracted now to go into those details, but the one that we're going to be going is the 3 bullet points and the 3 lines here. So the next thing is there are 2 types of giveaways that you can do on Thrivecart. One is a digital download and the second is a course. This video is specifically about the download digital. That's a PDF document, a zip file, it could be a Word document, it could be an ebook, a drawing, an image, anything that can be delivered as one file to one person at a time. If you want to create a course, it's more or less the same process. The only part that's different is the fulfillment. So to create and give away a free course, you need to build the product before you do this landing page. That's the most important thing you need to know. Okay, so let's continue on. We're going to be doing the digital download file option. Okay. Now, I want you to have a go and play along with me at the same time. And I want you to create a test page to see how it works before making your real landing page. It'll take you about 5 minutes to do this, but it's really easy. You don't need any separate software. This is just one software. It's really straightforward. The pros and the cons are it's quick. There's a simple layout. You don't need to pay for a separate landing page builder, and you can add a custom domain. The cons, it's a very basic design functionality. So what you see is what you get. There's no special fancy effects or anything. And on the very last page, which is called the success page, there's an icon that's got a picture of a tick. You can't change that. So you'll see it when we get there. Don't worry, it's all good. Okay, so step one is click on this section here where you can see the three dots. And what we're going to do is create a product. What I have done just a few minutes before making this video is I have gone through Thrivecart and I have taken some screenshots. And these screenshots have been put here with some highlighted sections for you to take note of where you need to be clicking and what you need to be doing. So the first step is to create a product. When you click on that, this screen will pop up and it'll be confirming, do you want to create a digital product? You go yes, so click create new product, and then you'll arrive on this screen. There are 4 different colors here. The yellow represents the sections that you need to edit, the orange is automatically populated, the red is letting you know that it's in test mode, and the green is to proceed to the next page. So the first section, the product name, this is the title that will be on the front of your landing page, and this is what will be shown to people who are seeing your landing page. So this is an outward-facing title. The one on the right-hand side where it says label, the descriptive label here, this is an internal reference only. So you can keep that really short and sweet, or you can make it much longer. Let me show you an example of one that I've created. So I wrote here, product name, create a landing page and lead magnet. Actually, that's way too long and it's a really bad title, so don't copy me. Make something nice and short, maybe 3 or 4 words at the most. And then the label is the internal label for your filing. So when you see Thrivecart, you'll get a list of all the products and pages that you've made, and that's just what that label means. The URL, it has created this based on the title, and what you'll see here on the next page is that I actually made it too long. That title was really bad. So really I should shorten that. And I did. I just called it Thrivecart tutorial. So that's the end of that. Just so you can see here, the test mode means that this is a test and not a live page. And at the very end, I'll show you how to change it into a live page with just one click. The next step is to set up your pricing and your product. You'll land, as you click the next button, this is what you'll see. And then you just need to click on the USD to change that to a price of 0. Each section needs, as you can see on the top row here, this is like a logical sequence for Thrivecart that will take you through to complete your landing page. You don't need to do anything. This is just for your information. These are like each of the steps of the way. And at the moment, we're in the pink section. We're currently in the pricing tab. So after we finish pricing, click next. It'll take us to the bump, then the processes, then the affiliates, then the product, fulfillment, checkout, and behavior. Behavior is the last thing that we do on this list of tasks to create this page. Okay, set the pricing option as 0, allow 1 purchase at a time. It's all automatic, so as you click the buttons, this is what you'll be seeing, and I'm just giving you some instructions on what to populate here. This is a test product, so don't freak out. Anything you do here, you can delete later. It's not going to be shown to anybody. Do you want to offer a bump on this product? Don't tick this because we're giving away a free product. Now, down the track, after you've practiced this, if you decide you want to have an upsell in your free download, you can do that. I would give you a word of caution though. If you're doing it to a cold audience, it may not come across very well, then your conversion might be quite low. However, if you have a warm audience and you're sending everyone a link to download your latest first chapter of your ebook, then you can do that, and you might like to offer them something to purchase after. Totally up to you. Even though this is a free product, Thrivecart still need you to set up a payment processor. Now, no money is going to be charged to the customer. All you need to do is just choose one. So for this example, I chose Stripe as my payment processor. When you create your Thrivecart account, you will integrate your payment processors where you use 1, 2, or 3. Some people use PayPal, some people will use Apple Pay, Google Pay. I just choose Stripe because it's really easy for me. The next is, do you want affiliates to promote this product? You don't quickest answer is you don't tick it, so it's a no. But in event you do want to tick it because you have bigger plans in store, for example, you want an affiliate to promote this product, and they will send it out to their audience. There'll be a tracking link, and then you may want to follow up with another product, and then it will be a paid one. Give the affiliate the link again, and then you'll be able to see where all your traffic is coming from. That's more of an advanced task, so don't stress, just skip it and keep going. Now, this is the most important page out of this entire presentation because this can be easily missed. This is where you set up your fulfillment of delivering the products that you want to use. Now, here, the red box and the orange box and the green box. The red box is where you need to type in your email address. This is support email. If someone has a problem, customer needs help, then you'll type in your email address here. The orange section is the URL that you want them to go to. So as you're filling in this form, support URL email, type your email address, click on the next section, says send them to a URL. There's about 3 or 4 choices there. You want to send them to URL, and then you put the URL and how long it'll expire. Now, the URL is where your document is located that somebody can download. You can choose a Google or a Dropbox or any type of hosting service, Amazon services, whatever it is that you like. I personally have been using a site called box.com, box.com, and they have been fantastic. I really, really like box.com. They give me free downloads, places that I can put content in, and it's just really easy for my customers to see and get it. And it means that people don't go into my Google Drive. Once you finish, you choose your design, and then you will launch the editor. The editor is where you will build out your layout and the visual appearance of your landing page. And this is what you'll see. It's a very big screen. The center section, this green section represents the landing page. We're currently in the cart area. The purple on the left and the right represents the tools that you can use. If you look on the top right-hand side here, you can see this is how it would appear to someone on a desktop, and this is how it would appear to someone on a mobile, so you can swap it. The top left-hand side, save changes or exit. And then you've got next, and the bottom left-hand side, SEO settings. Now, you have a lot of free flexibility in how you design it. There's no right and wrong. You just design it how you want, but it's very simple. You simply drag and drop from the right menu or the left menu across to the top here, and you build it out. When you finish, click on the Adjust SEO settings, and this is where you can add in an image that shares. You can add in the title page. You can add in some SEO content. It's so quick. It takes you maybe 30 seconds to do it. Now, I was just explaining this, and I will give you this download so you can take a look through at your own time. Now, there's a few elements that I recommend that you should consider including in your page. The first is customizing the contact information. Now, the default setting in Thrivecart is to simply collect an email address, but I recommend that you update this. And if you go to the left-hand side, it has the customer contact details, and you can enable, currently says disable the first name, but I recommend you enable the first name and make sure you always save. Click Save Changes. The second thing is the layout of your page. As a bare minimum, try and use these 4 layout tools. One is the heading, the subheading, the text, and an image. So you just click on heading and you drag it. You click on subheading, you drag it, text, and an image. You can even add a video. Now, I've just populated this as a dummy just to show you how it looks. Down the bottom left-hand side here, you can see cart flow, and at the very bottom of the screen, the contact information. This is currently set up as a multi-step, but you could also set up as a single step. Now, as you're building this, you can flick between both. You can take a look and see how it appears, if you like it or not. Now, the other optional element that I think is always really nice, especially to space out your page and make it look more appealing, is the divider, which is here on the right. Now the divider you can use to separate the image or the text. You can make a bit more space. This picture of this Christmas wrapping is just a stock image. There's nothing fancy. I uploaded that so I could show you how it would look on your page. The second part to your landing page is what we call the success page. If you are doing a paid checkout, that would be your checkout, your page, your receipt page, your invoice page, whatever you want to call it. Now, this is actually where that URL that you are providing for the customer to download the document will be located. So at the end, as you can see, it's very simple. And this is the pros and the cons that I was mentioning earlier. It's a really simple page to build, but it also has a couple of very minor limitations. One is the design. If you want a very fabulous, exciting looking page, then you'll need to go pay for a software design that's specifically for landing pages. If you're happy with this utilitarian one that's very straightforward and clean, then this is excellent. The bit where it says total with a tick, I haven't figured out how to get rid of that, and I don't think you can, because usually this is a checkout page for a fee. So if you paid something like $10, it would say total $10. But what's really good is you can also drag and drop. So you can drag and drop the header, the subtitle, you might add an image, you can move things around. You can make it fit to suit yourself. Once you finish customizing the success page, you just click complete in the top right hand side. And then you'll notice you're nearly at the very end. The last section we have to go through, we just click next here. It'll go through tracking whether you want that to be on Facebook or not. Then we're going to go to the get the URL. Okay. So, well done. You are nearly at the end. This is the exciting part, and this is where you see all your good work that come together. This is the very final page. I wish I could get rid of my picture, but I can't seem to move it. This is the very final page. This is where you can see the URL. This is the URL of your landing page. The next part you need to know is that it is currently in test mode, but you can change it over. So if you need to change any of the details in your page, you just go click on Edit Product Settings. If you're happy, you switch it over to test mode. From test mode to live. Now you can see here that the URL is ready. Everything is done. If you want to go back and change anything, click anywhere in the green or the red to edit it. Copy paste this. You should do a test before you send it to anybody. So you just copy paste this to a new window, you test it, put your email address there, go through the process as a customer and see how it feels and how it looks. If it looks good and you're happy, then you're done. That's pretty much it. So I think we are at the very end. I hope that you found this very helpful and that you will be able to at least try and use your Thrivecart for making a landing page. In the types of situations that I would use this is if you have a quick promotion that you're doing on Facebook, or you're talking to your audience through LinkedIn or anything like that, you can definitely create a quick download and giveaway. And in fact, I'm going to share with you a link in the comments section of this video where you can click the URL and go through the process of this very simple basic landing page. Don't expect anything fancy. I'm just going to whip it up in 5 minutes, and you can download this presentation and just go through it step by step. But it's all up to you as to how far you want to go and how much work you want to put into it. I think it's a great solution. It won't cost you anything to maintain it. It just sits there. And even if you want to add a custom domain and make it a document that sits on your own domain that you have now, you can do that. Okay, I hope you found this helpful. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought and also what you would like to learn. I'm happy to make some more videos for you and make your life a bit easier with the online space. It was really nice seeing you today, and I wish you all the best.